Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are doing well. Today we are going to revise our chapter number 1 and chapter number 2 for your assessments. Chapter number 1 is uses of the computer. In this chapter you will learn about the uses of the computer and the areas in which the computer can be used. First, the computer can be used in the homes. In home, you know that how much things you can do on it. For example, you can write something on it, you can play games, you can draw, you can paint, you can watch movies, or you can listen to sounds, and there are several other things you can do, for example calculations. Then even you can use the computer in the school. You know that we have computers in our computer lab on which the teachers are going to work, or they just make their test, and your papers are made from there, and you can even look the movies or cartoons on the computer, on the projector actually, which is in your media room. Then you can even use the computer for making the films. You know that all the cartoons, movies, and every animations are created in the computer. Animation is those type of cartoons which is used to give the moving effect by combining the pictures. They have just give the special effect to those pictures that it just look like moving. Then you can use the computer in the space and technology. Means there are several satellites which have been ejected from the earth to the space, which just give the information about the space, or the things which we cannot see from our eye. So those satellites have been controlled from the computers. It's actually look like this. Okay, then there are this other use of the computer is we can use the computer in our offices to do the same things like we use the computer for home. For example, we can maintain the records, we can print something, we can send emails, and some other things. Then we use the computer in libraries. In libraries, it is used to maintain the records of the books, that which student has took which book on which date, and when he will return. There all the data has been fed or saved in the computers. Then computers is also used in the medicine field. It is used to maintain the records. Then it is used to perform the tests like medical tests or surgeries. Computers is also used in the surgeries. You know that robots are nowadays doing the surgeries in the hospitals. Then you can even use the computer in the banks. You have seen the ATM machines in which you just give your card and insert your card, and it will give you the money. So these that are also the use of the computer. Even they can in the banks they used to save your data and some other things. Then computer is also used in designing. In designing means that you can also say draw the designs of your clothes and your houses, designs of your houses. Even you can design a car on that. So in designing, computers are also used. Then in shops and hotels, actually in shops and hostels, you know that there are some men sitting over there which is going to give you the bill. It you see that it saves your data, that which type of things you have collected from there, and you are purchasing. It gives you the calculated total amount that you have to give them. Then there are cameras which are used to uh, use that you can say that which are control cameras. Means the traffic you know that in the traffic nowadays there are cameras given installed on the roads that takes your pictures and recognize them. Even you can watch your shops, and actually the cameras are used for the security purposes. So that are also used for like in the combination of the computers. Then comes the robots. Robots are those which can do some things which the human cannot do. For example, handle the chemicals which are too dangerous for the humans. Even for example, they just go inside the volcanoes because volcanoes are very harmful, and there are chances of explosion at any time. So instead of going any human in there, they send the reports, and here are several other things that reports can do. And the airlines and the railway reservations, you can even book your tickets from the computer or the internet. You can even check the flights, when the flights will come, when the train will come, when they will take off, and several other things. So this is your first chapter. If you have any confusion about it, just ask me. Then there is the second chapter, which is input and output devices. You know that what are the input devices? Input devices are those devices which are used to send the data to the computer. Means you just enter something and it will show you in the computer. So first have a look at how much type of input devices we have. First input device is keyboard. You know that we can type from the keyboard, and it has many functions. There are different type of keys are present through which we can enter the data. Then comes the mouse. Mouse and trackball has also almost same purpose, that they are used to point the on the screen, that you can even select something from it, and you can scroll and do several other means it is the main purpose of this is to scroll and select some things. Then comes the joystick. A joystick is used for playing the video games, and it has some buttons that you can just move it like a gear of the car. Then the light pen comes. The light pen is the pen which just use like a pencil on the screen. It just touch the screen, and the several things will happen on the screen. Then the scanner is that device in which we just put some paper on it, and it will scan the picture of it and show you in the computer as like the camera. Then comes the web camera. The web camera is used it is used to for the video conferencing. Nowadays you know that on the WhatsApp you can do the video calls, so that is the web camera. Then comes the digital camera. It is the camera like DSLR or several other through which you can take the pictures and transfer it to the computer. Then comes the microphone. You know that the mic is called the microphone. It is used to send the voice type of data in the computer. Then other devices that are output devices. Output devices are those devices which are used to see the output of the computer. Means the computer sends data to you through these devices. For example, monitor. You can see the pictures from the monitor. What you are doing on the computer you can see on the monitor. Then the speakers. Through speakers you can have the sound that what is going on. You can even listen to music and several other sounds. Headphones have the same function like the speakers, but the headphones are a little smaller, and it can be only used for one person. Then comes the projectors. You know that projectors are used to give the presentations, or these are used when there is a need to show the big picture to someone. Then the printers are used to have a handout or the hard copy of the things which are present in the computer. So this is your second chapter, and if you have any type of difficulty, just comment on this video. I will answer that. Best of luck for your assessments.